Hey guys, can y'all hear me? Okay. Um, Friday evening. Hope everybody's had a great week so far. I want to chat with you guys, bring you up to speed on a couple things and talk about stuff. But as always, let me see who's in here first. I see you guys in here. Hey, Grizz, Thistle Moon. I got it right that time. Teresa, Dark Angel. Hey, Michael. How are you? Oh, Huckleberry's in here. Miss Sharon. Yeah, listen to her. She's gonna give the YouTube orders. Live chat, all messages, whatever. Hit that thumbs up on your way in. It helps me out. And goodness knows, which I have something else unheard of happened to me this week, and it had Miss Sharon all fired up with YouTube stuff. So I'll start with that. I don't even remember what day it was, Miss Sharon. I had something. Yes, Miss Sharon still listening. Hey, Loretta, Random, how are you? Michigan Outpost, how are you? Um, we have our merch, and it's still messed up. Well, earlier today when I checked, it's still messed up. It comes up underneath the videos. I had got something about my merch comes up through your YouTube thing that it was blank, and it came up and said that my merch, how was it worded? Miss Sharon, help me. It was not available to be sold in the United States. I mean, I have one of my shirts on now. I don't know what that was about, and so I was messing with, which I call Teespring. It's just Spring now. Back and forth with them. YouTube. I was in chat. It was going on and on. Somehow, Spring had said that for some reason my merch was flagged on YouTube. And so YouTube had blanked that out. So they were trying to get it fixed. I've never heard of such a thing. I have never heard that I don't think anything I have up there is, it goes against guidelines. They said they had like 72 hours to review it and blah blah blah. I don't know. And I let them I thought I just had it by it was so stupid that I was laughing about it, but then it got colorful. I just let them have it. I don't know. But anyways, that's not what I came to talk to you about, but that did go on this week, and Miss Sharon was fired up. Hey Joe, how are you? If I've missed anyone, I'm sorry. Coffee first, how are you? So, bring you up to speed. I tell y'all certain things, and then certain things, Yes, Miss Sharon. Now if I can see where it's gone. Yes, it did get colorful a little bit over there because I was just fed up. It was because it was so ridiculous. It was just like, I've never heard of that. I didn't know that could even happen, and there wasn't anything in there that I would think could go against guidelines. I don't even have much on there. I don't really push it and stuff like that. It's just hey Pop B. It was just ridiculous. It was stupid, and I think anyways. So a couple reasons I'm having this. I'm having this because I needed to kind of bring y'all up to speed because it's going to be noticeable very soon. If you could see that side of this room, you would know what's going on. And so things have come about. Most of you know who've been up here with me, the situation with my mom. Please continue to pray for her and our family. And we'll start there. We are leaving to go be back on the family farm and spend more time with my mother and as a family stuff. So I will not have my Sunday chat. I won't have that because I'm not going to be on here. And with that, I'm not going to really be doing emails and stuff. Okay. I'm just going to kind of be detached from that for a while because things, there's just changes. If anyone's been down this journey with a family member before, that's just where my focus needs to go for that, and a lot to do with that, but also not just because of, hey Sergeant Deacon, and this is just, I'm not gonna. This is just anybody's been. This is just a difficult walk. It just is. It's good days and bad days and stuff like that. But with that has kind of presented some different things. This is where they're at. This is a family farm. Been there, you know, the older kids were raised there, and it's in the family. It's been the family farm, and decisions when things like this come up in life, there was decisions that just bottom line that have to start being made. Hey, Gmail Nana, how are you, Jersey girl? If you have anything for me, put it in all caps. Yes, I do, Dark Angel. I have a lot of things going on. It seems like that, and I'm exhausted and everything, and that's just what it is. But things have presented themselves. We had to start making some decisions and praying on that and what was best for our family long term. Our, God willing, we're all still here. Our children, grandchildren, on and on. And so with that, we have made the decision that we are moving back to the family farm. So with that, of course, I'm going to have periods in that transition that I'm not going to be on here. I'm just not going to be on here as much because I'm going to be busy. And, even with everything with that, it is best. It is best. And we are excited. And then the reality starts hitting your pack and everything and thinking, I have to move a homestead. With that said, any of you who have actually done that and moved a homestead, now we've moved different times when it's different. Is any tips on that one? Some of it we've done before, smaller distances and stuff. Throw them down there. I'll be glad, or come back and comment, or put them in here, or send me an email. I'd be glad to read if you, any of y'all have done that yourself. So that's changes going on, and I mean it's going to be different because everything's going to start being packed up. My environment, everything is going to be, it's just going to be different. So there's those transitions. It was, as my title, this door opened for a reason. We always knew that was where we would probably end back up. I mean, it's just what it is. Hey, KP, it's just the timing and just how it presented. It just was time. And so that's what we have. That's what we have going on. So if I'm detached even more, it's just a lot, with my family, whether it's trying to move, whether it's doing visits and soft moves in between. That's what's going on. And if it takes me longer, or if I say for maybe the next 5 to 7 days, I'm just not going to be on my email. My focus is there. That's just what that is. Because sometimes also is, because any of us, we see a difference. It's not like, oh, you owe somebody explanations. It's different. Like, are they just MIA? Speaking of MIA, the king of that, Pop B, is he still in here? And then you're like, you okay? Is everybody all right? So y'all kind of know what's going on. That's just the way it's going to be. So there won't be a Sunday chat. So that's why I came up here tonight to kind of let y'all know what's going on. And yeah, I see. Let me make sure I'm saying. Yeah. And then, it's just, it's best in the long run. The actual part of the moving is just, but it's something that has to be done, and we will get through this. And we know it's best. Yeah. All of y'all are putting up good things up here, but absolutely. It's just different. It's just kind of a hectic time. And I don't say that in a bad way. It's a hectic time. It's just what it is. So I wanted to kind of bring up speed. Please continue to pray for my mother and our family. Not going to get into that a whole lot, but there's changes, and I've had several people personally, get up with me through email and stuff. They've kind of been there. So you kind of know how that process and journey, how that goes. That's just kind of where we are. So I wrote little notes, even like this small little notes, just so I didn't forget anything. Not that there was a whole, bunch to go over, but yeah, anyone that's moved to homestead, Yeah, it'll be here. Yeah. Oops. Well, thank you for the heart and everything. Yeah, that's just what it is. But so people know, don't get worried. I just go silent all of a sudden. I didn't know what was going on. Plus, all this is going to look different at some point. It's going to be different. It's my environment's going to be different. And everything. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Eric, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, Dusty, how are you? So, any tips on that? Most of it's kind of straightforward. It's just the actual thing. There's things I'm going to, we're just obviously going to let go. Certain things in the ground that just not, especially if it's not something that, comes back or we have to worry about. A lot of my stuff is, it's in containers. I've talked about that before. The things that continue to come on or whatever that come back all the time. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate it. So again, it's just transitions. It's a new journey, and something we have to go down and get through. What in the world, living in the South, moving during the hottest time of year, was I thinking? I don't know, but that's just how I do things. Just make it exciting. Hey, Seabass, how are you? But any tips on that one? I'd be glad to. I would love to hear them. And we should probably make a whole live series of Huckleberry moving his bees. Better him than me. I'll have to have him go live on that one. But that'll be an adventure in itself. It can be done. There's all types of things you do with it. I don't know. Yeah, certain things. I can be a creature set in my way about certain things. I can be. We grew up over here, and my kids and job and life brought us away from there, and we always knew. We just knew down deep this is just always where we were going to be at some point. Really not any time soon. It's just the way it presented itself, and it all started happening very quickly. And that's just where we are. Oh yes, that should be exciting. I'm sure we'll get all kinds of stories out of that. That'll be that'll be a whole lot of itself. So also, I do want to say that thank you to you guys. I do this every so often. I want to do summertime giveaway, which is this. And this shirt came from months and months ago. I was in a live and I had said this because it was basically saying when somebody has a certain like treatment or something, like, oh, I don't like that, and I was just put some honey in it and get over it. In which I say that in real life, and that's just kind of my take on things. It's going to help you get it down. So this is my shirt giveaway. There's different colors and stuff like that. So if it's one that you're interested in and you want, I'm going to do a t-shirt giveaway. And I will end up announcing that from this. So and you can go and look and pick out your color and email me your color and your size, whoever the winner is. The thing is, and I talked to Michelle, so I'll do it tonight after thing. But then I realized they hold my chat. They hold my chat until the next day. So I'm going to have to announce that probably this weekend. So thank you, Poppy. Oh, he's not. Here he is. He knows all about the MI stuff. We check in every once in a while. You good? You still okay? But so if this is a shirt you're interested in and you want to enter the giveaway in all capitals, just write the word honey, and then I'll draw a winner. It'll go through. It'll just pick that up. It doesn't matter if you do it more than once. It just picks, it doesn't do duplicates. And you can just put honey in the comments here, and then I'll enter this chat into the name thing, and I will announce that in my community tab, and then you can email me the color and I'll put the link up and stuff when I announce the winner, and you can pick out your color and your size if it's a shirt you're interested in. So yeah, so just throw honey up there if you want to do it. But that's kind of it wasn't going to be I don't have anything really planned. I just wanted to let people know, um, just kind of what was going on and what's coming. Um, that was the biggest thing. And I wanted to give y'all, a chance to win a t-shirt. I do that every couple of times a year. So I thought, what better summertime than to give away one of my shirts. So anything y'all have going on, you can throw it right down there, as well. Hey, Rambit, how are you? I see. I think if I've missed anybody, I'm very sorry. That's coming in. Sandra. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Huckleberry. With that, because the thing, I did go yesterday and I have closed my P.O. box. Now, I have received the absolute sweetest cards, letters, gifts, thank yous through my P.O. box. I greatly appreciate that. I did close that. I did close that yesterday, so it would be go ahead and be done before we start taking off. It won't. We don't plan on taking off, like actually doing the move until probably closer to September. But I needed to let people know that my PO box is closed, because if something gets sent there now, it's just going to be returned. Thank you, Huckleberry. See, I am pretty scattered right now. I just have a lot going on and I'm tired. Again, this is my mom, and it comes and goes in waves with different emotions with that situation. And I'm a little tired. I'm kind of scattered and tired, but I know at the other side of this, and once we get through this, it's what is best. It's going to be worth it. And it's just getting through it. Oh man, I hate moving period anyways, but to move the homestead's a little different. I have jars. Oh yeah. Oh, that's awesome about doing the cannon. That's great. How's everybody's stuff doing? I have stuff. A lot of people have been, how they had said, and it's like, probably last Sunday, they had talked about how their gardens were more behind this year. And I had problems with things bolting because of the weather being cooler than normal. So I had that. But I have things that have kind of seemed like they're kind of going through their season. And one of them is my tomatoes. We were getting buckets of tomatoes. And then all of a sudden it seems to kind of go back, which, I did I showed I had done some where I was drying those, dehydrating those and stuff like that. So hopefully everyone's, it just came out. It was cooler than longer than it normally is. And then it's coming. It's just miserable hot. If you're in the South, you know what's up. Oh, thank you, Sandy. I appreciate you. Yeah, y'all pay that rent. Sitting up here in a rent free. I do appreciate you guys truly through all this and this time, and I'm sure many more days and hard times, and as this journey goes on. I see. Yeah. Oh, I hear that a lot with Parkinson's. They get pneumonia stuff. The movement isn't the same. I'm sorry to hear that. It's always rough. Oh, your garden. That's great. I'm so glad to hear that. I love to hear how people's gardens are doing, or people send me pictures and stuff like that. I have heard, like, a lot of my stuff is taken off. My different squash is just like going out the fence and the perimeter and everything. It's just all of a sudden, it's just going crazy. Yes, put honey in the comments. And I didn't even think about it. And I even said to Sharon, I was like, hey, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I thought about it today. I was like, they hold my they always hold my live chat to the next day. They always hold it a day. If it goes early for some reason, I will do it. So keep an eye on my community tab, and I will announce the winner. And in that, I'll put the link so you can decide what color and size you need. And you can email me that. Thank you, Sergeant Deacon. I appreciate it. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. It seems short and sweet to the point, but I tell you, things are a bit hectic over here at the moment. Just everyday type stuff. Oh gosh. See, those are the things. That is that heartache of that. Because things like that in the ground, I don't think it'll take to move. If you know and have done it successfully and it didn't shock it and die off, but I haven't. A lot of that type of stuff that's in there come season, it's just not gonna. We're not gonna benefit from that, but there's a reason. There's a reason, and that's why I say we're God. He's leading us a certain way, and I know He's going to take care of that. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Michael. But we will get there. We had a huge garden there before, and we've had, it was working for like animals, livestock, larger animals, and stuff like that. So, especially with what's coming, it's just better. It's just meant to be. It's God's timing, and I remind myself of that, even though it kind of can seem overwhelming and like these type of things. I know that I know that it's God's timing for a reason. Usually never on our timing when something like that. And Josh and I did a thing. It was like I can't remember what. Maybe in our last live that him and I had done together, we talked about, if God says, get up and go, you're going to go. And, more extreme if you have to leave everything that you had. And, I know it's meant to be. And I'm trying to give that, surrender that, and that trust to Him about everything. And He's going to, He knows what's already on the other side of all of this. So I have to trust that. Teresa, about 9 hours or more. No, it's not ever easy. Yeah, I appreciate it. Truly, I do. That's all I can ask people. I ask and I had up, and I'm like, just pray for us, because sometimes I don't even know what we need. It's just kind of crazy. Because when you go through like a big move, you'll find out real quick how much stuff you accumulate. I'm not talking about so much like prep stuff, but you'll accumulate and you'll think. So now it's been this first wave of like purging different things. Like I'm not going to continue to carry this along, or this is a bunch of stuff that it just kind of got put to the side and we're holding on to. But that's just where the cycles of where things are going. But you'll find out real quick, like you got all the stuff, like you accumulate a lot of things over the years. No coming back. Somebody let it blend. What do I say? And when I talk about, whatever the situation and shift, awful. God takes us out of here, or something happens to us. I'm always like, whoever comes, let it bless them. Let it bless somebody else that comes. So that's just kind of where I'm at. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a journey. So we're going to get there. But that's all I really had. If you have anything you want to throw down here, put it down here. But that's really all I wanted to wrap up. And I have a ton to do, because we're heading out in the morning and stuff like that. Yes, exactly. Or holding on to things. And if you have kiddos, we have a bunch of kiddos. If you have kiddos, and then I am guilty, right? I ate stuff from my grandmothers, or anything that's sentimental stuff from my kiddos. I hold on to everything. Oh, I remember when they played with these, or they had this, or they wore this, and they made this. Yes, fuck everything. But then there's other things you accumulate, and I'm like, why do I even have this? Or I'm like, yeah. And I'm not like a frivolous. I can talk myself out of buying anything, but just things that accumulate, you would just not even believe. So yeah, I have to. We have to. God knew when I planted it, and I was, out there slaving away in the garden and praying over it and everything, that He's like, oh, prepare your fields, but they're not for you. But we've gotten a lot of blessings out of it. You have to find humor in it. Big rains. Yeah, He just, He'll probably just have them in the front seat for all I know. Good Lord. Miss Sharon, your son's going to need bail money. That's all I know. Well, I'll be back. Unless you know something I don't. It won't be long. Until I get situated, it won't be long. Get him random. See? Oh, he's not. He would. He would make a special trip and have escorts if he had to bring those things. But yeah, there's things he knows all about that type of things. He has to worry about those type of things and the heavy lifting. That's what he does. And I'm the organizer as far as packing and all that. I appreciate it, and we're going to need that because it's really hectic. If you've ever went through a move like this, a big move, and there's a time frame that has been set on this for a certain reason, and it can just feel kind of hectic. But things are falling into place, and because of that, it gives me more peace that this is the right decision. Because I mean, we've prayed and prayed, and I was like, God, if this is not what you have planned for us, if this is not the best, this is not your will, then I need you to abruptly slam this door and make it very clear to us that this isn't, this isn't right. And everything's just kind of been falling into place. That doesn't mean it's not going to be, how moves are. But it's just like cleaning up when they go through phases. You clean up and go through, like, they've outgrown these. You haven't played with this whole bucket of whatever forever. Then that's their favorite. I know. I've been pretty good about it. Sentimental things. Oh gosh, he may be on that show. He may. Who knows? But I do appreciate you guys. I know that y'all would understand about things. And I appreciate your prayers. Please, that's the biggest thing I ask for is prayers. And I will keep y'all up to date along the way. I mean, I'll be up here probably by next weekend. This next weekend. Hey, Cherokee. How are you? Hey, anybody who's come in the last little bit, I am doing this t-shirt giveaway. It's my honey shirt. It was a quote I made in a live I did many months ago. If you want to be entered for the drawing, I'm doing a summer t-shirt giveaway. Put honey in all capitals in the chat. And then I'm going to enter. The chat's not going to go up till tomorrow. I know something's a repeat for some, but those are coming in. When the chat comes, when it's made available, I will enter into one of those random drawers and I'll announce it. I will announce it in my community tab in the link. And then you can just tell me, there's different colors. You can tell me the size and the color you want. GM on it. They're at Teespring. I have links, my merch link and stuff like that. They are on my channel. I haven't even thought about bringing that up, but I've had merch. I don't push my merch. I just, sometimes people will ask here and there, and I try to do some type of giveaway shirts, or I've done like tumblers and coffee cups. I need to go make some more merch. I need to be more, I guess, proactive in doing that. But for the summer, I just wanted to do something for you guys to tell you I appreciate you. And then I'll place that order, and then I'll get that out to whoever the lucky winner is. So if you're just coming in, put honey, all caps, and I'll run it through the thing. And keep an eye on my community tab. I know sometimes, even with, yes, Miss Sharon, thank you for the link. I know that for myself, if I'm on my phone on YouTube and I'm scanning, people's community posts will show up just when I go through my feed, like my subscription, my feed, it'll come up. But if I am on my computer and on it, it doesn't show up that way. I have to go to that creator's page and click on the community tab to see stuff. So if that's the case for you as well, just keep in the next couple of days, probably just keep an eye on that. So to make sure you see it. Thank you, Sergeant Deacon. Oh, hey, so if you are just coming in, I'm doing a t-shirt giveaway. I mean, you'll have to. There was other stuff in here. That's not what this is whole about. But I wanted to do it in there. If you are interested in this shirt, which I guess I should remove this so you can see, it's just my honey shirt. I had somebody tell me that's a girl shirt. Okay, it's a girl shirt. Guys don't eat honey, but anyways, just put honey in all capital in the chat, and I'm going to do a random name picker. I just load that into it, and I will announce the winner for that. But all right, guys, that's really all I have. I will miss you on. Hey, Indy, how are you? Yep, type honey in chat. Everybody's coming in. Type honey in there. I'll miss my Sunday chat. It's so laid back, and we just kind of chill out and talk and everything. I'll miss that. I'll miss you guys this weekend. But please, take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Keep doing the things, and things seem crazy, not just in our own life, around the world and everything else. But remember, what I always say is, make sure you comb through the nonsense, the smoke and mirrors, and filter through things. Do what you can do. Do your part. Leave the rest to God, and don't let things consume you. Still find your peace and happiness every day. So I always encourage that. I appreciate the prayers from all of you greatly. We're just going into that. We're just going into some stages where that is. Y'all know if you've been in that stuff. We're just going into different stages of this. So it'll be good days and bad days. That's just what it is. I appreciate the prayers more than anything. Thank you, Random. Yes, with the traveling and everything, and I'll touch base. A lot of times when I'm going off like that, I will at least touch base in my community tab. You're gonna have to watch. You're gonna have to be in the replay, gang, Cherokee. There's a lot going on, or somebody can catch them up in here. I'll touch base. I'm going to announce the winner for the shirt. Spring is sometimes they're like behind on things. It takes longer than they say, and then other times it's super quick. So bear with me with that, but I will get it out. I will get out to the lucky winner. I will get it out to you. But I want to update you guys. Be safe. I'll miss you this weekend. Keep doing the things. I am continually praying for all of you. You know that. But everyone have a good weekend. Be safe. Keep doing the things. And I will see you guys next time.